Hey guys, this is Jeff Conti, your YouTube knife mentor. I uploaded a video yesterday about how to raise a load using a Z-Pulley, and you can type it into Google or YouTube, and there's lots of information on a Z-Pulley. And if you look at it, you'll notice that the way I have it set up here is quite a bit different. That's because in a crevasse, you're trying to lift somebody out, and you're pulling up on the rope. But for us, we're trying to raise a load and we want to pull down to get the load. So we're going to anchor it a little bit differently. So what you're going to see here is your main anchor tree and limb. And so this is your suspension rope that comes up, and you tie off an inline figure 8 and then add a carabiner. And then here at the end of your suspension rope, you add your pull rope and you tie off with a follow-through figure 8. And then you route your pull line through the carabiner on your load and then through the carabiner on your suspension cord. And you should have all of your stuff back stacked so that it will peel off real easily, because what you're going to do is you're going to pull on your suspension cordage and then you're going to tie off on your anchor. What that's going to do is it's going to bring the suspension loop and the follow-through figure 8 that's tied onto your pull loop, your pull cordage, up to the top of the tree. So your carabiner here, and all of your pull cordage is all extended out. And you can see now our anchor is up high and we're going to pull down low. That's the difference between the Z-Pulley on a crevasse rescue. So you'll notice here, by the way, I have two carabiners drawn, expertly drawn, I might add. And so there's a regular oval carabiner, and then there's a D-shaped carabiner. And if you try to add the Petzl pulley onto the D carabiner, it won't rotate very well because of the shape of this carabiner. But if you use the bottom of an oval carabiner, this Petzl pulley will act really nicely. What it does is it extends the radius of your pull cordage so that it doesn't bind as much, and then the pulley actually rotates on your carabiner, so that decreases the friction of your system even more. So if you're doing a heavy weight like an elk, well, this wouldn't work for an elk, I don't think, but you know, maybe a young calf elk, or you know, a big deer, you know, you're looking 150, 200 pounds pretty easy. So you're gonna probably want to use a pulley. So yeah, for this system, I would say 150 pounds is probably about where you want to stay. But anyway, you get the idea. A pulley will reduce your friction by a lot. Okay, when you pulled up your suspension cordage, it pulled it all out of this back stacked loop, and now it's all up here. And this one, it pulled it out of its back stacked loop, and it's still down below. So now we have to raise our load. And so you pull on your pull cordage, and you can see there's your figure 8, inline figure 8, and there's your follow through. And you can see that you've shortened all of your pull cordage, so it's all up here at the top now, and the rest of it's down below, at which point you'll take this over to your anchor and anchor it off. So that's how to raise a load using a Z-Pulley system, an inverted Z-Pulley. I guess if you have any questions, you could leave them in the comments below. I would say go out and have fun, you know, give it a try. Look at the other video I uploaded, that's going to be helpful too. So maybe these two together will make it pretty easy for you. Okay, this is Jeff Conti, your YouTube knife mentor. Go out and have fun.